myself Dr. Lavleen Kumar Bhagi, and today I'm going to discuss the various economic order quantity models and also uh, uh, various discuss various numericals and how we can solve the numericals for the models. And the foremost important thing in all the models is the we want the total cost of inventory minimum. And how to do this? We uh, take the best decision, and the decision is basically the optimal decision is there. And the optimal decision means the best lot size we are going to select, and the lot size means how much we are going to order, how much quantity we are going to order, and quantity means how many units we are going to add in a lot size. And these three things we are not in our control. So in our control is only the number of units, and this demand, ordering size, carrying cost. Why these things are not in our hand, I have already been discussed in the previous video. Okay, this is how we generally select the our grocery items to minimize the grocery monthly bill minimum. It is not we are going to generally plan on the monthly basis, not on the yearly basis. This is the another aspect of the how to control the inventory, and these are the important points with which we are going to control the inventory. That means we have to how much should be order and when should be order is placed. That means if you take a grocery item link with the grocery item, then we can also be understand this thing. When you are going to buy the grocery items and how much grocery items you are going to buy. This is the thing. What is the order level and order quantity? And this is the objectives over there. Again, the total cost of inventory per year is basically the ordering cost, holding cost, product cost, or generally sometimes it is called a material cost, and all the time is units are per year. If there is not per year, then we can convert it into the per year. It's depending upon the statement over there. If it is in the month, then we have to uh, convert all the cost into the month. This is an example of how to suppose there is a cycle shop over there. Annual demand of the cycle shop is 1200 cycles per year. That means the cycle shop owner place the order to the supplier, and supplier is basically the industry, and then industry is going to deliver the cycles over there. And how many number of cycles the industry is going to deliver depending upon the number of units in a order the cycle shop is placed. So over there, suppose in that case product or material cost, if we want to calculate, that means the demand into the unit cost, how much demand is there and what is the per unit. Suppose the demand is 1200 per year for the cycle, and each unit of the cycle cost 5000 rupees. That means product cost is rupees 60 lakh rupees. This is the product cost. And again, these three things we are not in these three things are not in our control. In our control means the cycle shop owner, and only thing he can control is the number of units placed in a lot. So this is how the cycle shop thinking to reduce the inventory over there. Okay. Model 1, we have discussed that instantaneous supply, continuous consumption is there, zero buffer stock. That means instantaneous supply, that means whenever the stock is going to be zero, then he's put the order and get instantaneous cycle supply from the industry, and consumption is continuous over there. Same example we can take for this. For this case, this is the case for the instantaneous supply. Replenishment is another word we can use. The instantaneous supply, in that case, you can see there is a suppose from here, this is the 0th day, this is 5th day, this is 10th day. On the 0th day, suppose he placed the order, the inventory, inventory is 0 over there, and he placed the order and he get the instantaneous supply and get the maximum inventory, and then the inventory is going to be consumed, the cycles are going to be sell per day over there. That means his inventory is going to be reduced per day over there. And the one day after 5 days, fifth day, the inventory is 0, and at the fifth day he is going to put the order, and same day he get the order delivered. That means this is the case of instantaneous supply and continuous consumption. This is the continuously cycles are being sell. Okay, and over here the inventory is 0, and on the same day, fifth day, he gets the inventory full. That is the maximum inventory. And maximum inventory means uh, in a lot how many units the shopkeeper is ordered. In that case, one thing is very important, that there is a lead time 0. That means the ordering and receiving time is the same day. That means it is the lead time is 0. And this is how the graph looks like when the, for this case, instantaneous supply, continuous consumption, and 0 buffer stock or 0 safety stock. So this is the case. And for this, to solve this model, we have take the assumptions, that is the demand rate is uniform. You can say the curve is the slope of the curve is same over there. That means demand rate is uniform over time and is known with certainty. Exactly, the owner is owner knows this thing. The inventory is supply as soon as the level of the inventory reaches to 0. That's the instantaneous supply is there. Thus shortages are not allowed. That means no shortage is there. As it is 0, the inventory is full. Here inventory is 0, and same day inventory is full. The lead time is 0. Why lead time? Because on the same day when the inventory is 0, he pays the order and receive the order on the same day. That means lead time is 0. The rate of inventory supply is instantaneous or continuous. As he places the order, instantly he get the delivery. Quantity discounts are not allowed. This is another important point over there, that suppose he is going to buy the one cycle, and for the one cycle he pay 5,000 rupees, and it is not there when he pays the 10,000 cycles he get the discount. This condition is not being applied for this model. That means quantity discounts are not allowed. That means for one cycle he pay 5,000 rupees, and 1,000 cycle he pay the same price. No discount are allowed over there. And this is another viewpoint for the model 1. As we can see, there is a on the y-axis there is inventory level, and x-axis there is a time, and time may be in days or in years or in a month. Now for that case, at this point the inventory is 0, and he, this is the first day of his shop, or the business first day start key shop, so he get the same day he get the all the orders delivered. It means at the Q is maximum, the number of units that, or we can say a lot size is the maximum over there. Then daily basis the consumption starts, the cycle begin उसके start हो गए, and then one day comes when there is a 0 inventory over there. Now in that case he gets the order delivered, and the inventory is full over there. Now in the previous case lead time is 0. Now in that case you can say in that case lead time is 0. Okay. But in that case all the things are same. Only thing is the there is a one point comes over there, that is a reorder point. That means जैसे उसका 100 cycles का total stock है, जैसे ही उसका जो stock है suppose 80 cycles पे पहुंच गए, 80 cycles consume हो गए, तो 20 cycles is left, तो 20 cycles के ऊपर उसने order place कर दिया. When he placed the order and he gets the order delivered within the 2 days. सपोज 2 days के बाद वो ऑर्डर उसके पास पहुंच गया, और 2 days के बाद ही उसकी इन्वेंट्री जो है ही गेट्स द जीरो इन्वेंट्री. That means on the same day when the inventory is zero, he gets the inventory over there. The only thing is order and delivered point is there. He know exactly when the thing is to be delivered and at what point the inventory is going to be zero. And in this case the important point is the reorder point. Okay, this is another viewpoint of this model one, basic model we can say, the constant demand and the lead time. Okay, this relation I have already been explained in the previous lecture. Okay, and sometime this Q we have find how much units we are going to put in a lot. This is called the economic order quantity, how much quantity we are going to put in an order so that your inventory cost will be minimum. Another name for this Q is best lot size, ये भी हो सकता है उसका, या optimum lot size ये भी हो सकता है. और another fourth name is Wilson's lot size, ये बड़ा important है. कई बार एग्जाम के अंदर जो है Wilson lot size examiner mention करेगा कि Wilson lot size you have to find, then you have to very clear that Wilson lot size is a formula for basic model 1 formula. Okay, not for model 2, model 3 और model 4. तो जो नेक्स्ट हम करेंगे मॉडल 2, मॉडल 3, मॉडल 4, उनके अंदर जो है वो विल्सन जो है वो नहीं होगा. बाकी जो तीनों है इकोनॉमिक ऑर्डर क्वांटिटी, बेस्ट लॉट साइज, ऑप्टिमम लॉट साइज, वो सारे होंगे. बस इसमें यही डिफरेंस है. और ये न्यूमेरिकल मैंने जो है दिस न्यूमेरिकल आई हैव ऑलरेडी बीन कवर्ड इन द प्रीवियस लेक्चर. This we already been covered. This the minimum total cost, and whenever we are going to find the total cost, these numericals are very important guys. You have to be do your practice for these numericals. Okay. So from here, from this up to this, we know. तो यहाँ से हमें अपने पास क्या आ गया कि अगर if I am try to find the minimize the total cost of the inventory minimum, तो मुझे क्या करना होगा, ऑर्डरिंग कॉस्ट और कैरिंग कॉस्ट का मुझे पता हो, उनको सम करें, देन वी डू द डेरिवेटिव एंड देन वी कैन फाइंड द Q value. Q we can easily find, quantity optimum quantity, best lot size we can find. Okay. And at EOQ तो ordering cost per year मेरे पास क्या आएगी, that is the annual demand, that is the CO, that is the ordering cost. Sometime इसको कहते हैं कि setup cost भी कह देते हैं, और CC is the carrying cost per unit per year. पर ईयर क्या होगा, ये डिपेंड कर रहा है कि आपके पास जो न्यूमेरिकल है उसके अंदर what are the units the examiner is going to ask, maybe in a month, in a days, तो उसके हिसाब से ये हो जाएगा. लेकिन कैरिंग कॉस्ट ये है पर यूनिट का, डिवाइड बाय 2. एंड अगर मैं चेक करूँ कि टोटल कॉस्ट पर ईयर, दैट इज द ऑपरेटिंग कॉस्ट पर ईयर, ये मुझे पता है, कैरिंग कॉस्ट पर ईयर, इनको सम करूँगा मैं, तो देन फ्रॉम दिस फार्मूला आई कैन ड्राइव दिस फार्मूला, दैट इज 2DCOCC. दिस इज द total cost per year. Okay. Now at EOQ, ये चीज बहुत ध्यान से, very important slide. At economic order quantity, this thing we know that ordering cost per year is equal to the carrying cost per year. and formula we can easily derive, that is demand ordering cost multiplied by the carrying cost divided by the 2 under root this thing, okay? और यहीं से अपने पास total cost ये आ गई थी. Now this thing is again total cost कैसे we can find, this is the formula for the ordering cost, this is the formula for the your carrying cost, okay? This formula is valid for all the quantities whether your Q is optimum. Q is optimum means at EOQ economic order quantity. तो Q यहाँ पे suppose कोई भी वैल्यू है तो उसके लिए ये वैलिड फार्मूला है, लेकिन when अगर आप टोटल कॉस्ट पर ईयर इस फॉर्मूले से निकाल रहे हैं तो this formula is only valid for the at EOQ. Suppose in the examiner asks you to find the total cost not at EOQ, then you have to use this formula. Otherwise if you find the economic order quantity or the number of units which is economical or the best lot size, then you have to use this formula, that is the total cost. And total cost minimum we can, if we put instead of simple Q we put Q optimum, that is EOQ. Here you find the Q value and optimum value you find and put over here, then it is good, then it becomes the total cost minimum at EOQ and formula becomes this, only changes Q becomes Q optimum, and Q optimum we already derive the formula. This is the formula for the economic order quantity, that is the number of units. The answer is the number of units. Okay, now we are going to discuss the some points regarding the reorder quantity and the cycle time over there. Now over there you can see for this graph, suppose this is the first day, this is second day, this is the this is the first order, this is second order, this is the third order, and in that case in this graph the supply is continuous, consumption is continuous, and when no buffer stock is there and lead time is 0. So that means इसमें क्या होगा कि जैसी आपके पास इन्वेंट्री 0 हुई, आपके पास instantly you get the supply, इन्वेंट्री यू गेट एंड इन्वेंट्री लेवल क्या होगा, मैक्सिमम हो गया. तो ये तो हो गया बेसिक. अब इसमें व्हाट इज द साइकिल टाइम, तो साइकिल टाइम इज द first order you place over here, second order you place over here, third order you place over here, and all the days over there is uniform over there, constant over there. So cycle time तो any first order place and receive के अंदर जो होगा ये first order, ये second order यहाँ first order place, okay, यहाँ पे क्या हो गया फर्स्ट ऑर्डर, सेकंड ऑर्डर यू प्लेस एंड सेकंड ऑर्डर यू रिसीव, थर्ड ऑर्डर यू प्लेस इन दिस केस एट द पॉइंट बी, third order you place and the same day you get the delivery. Okay, now for this lead time 0, now we can, this is the imaginary case, this is not happened in a practically. Now we know that lead time is not to be 0, it must be greater than 0. तो उसमें क्या होगा, अगर मेरा लीड टाइम ग्रेटर देन 0 है तो दैट मीन्स लीड टाइम ग्रेटर देन 0 मीन्स जब आप when we are going to place the order, that means we need some days to get the things delivered. So that means some कुछ दिन उसके अंदर कुछ days we are going to spend to things for delivery. तो यहाँ पे जो है ये मान लेता हूँ मैं origin है मेरा O पॉइंट पे, that is the A, another point सेम, दिस इज द A, दिस इज पॉइंट B. तो A के ऊपर मेरी इन्वेंट्री यहाँ पे 0 हो रही है, B के ऊपर इन्वेंट्री 0 हो रही है एंड O के ऊपर इन्वेंट्री मेरी 0 हो रही है. तो O के ऊपर इन्वेंट्री 0, A के ऊपर जैसे 0 हुई, आई गेट द सप्लाई फ्रॉम द इंडस्ट्री एंड इन्वेंट्री का जो लॉट है मेरा वो फुल हो गया. सिमिलरली B के ऊपर जैसे 0 हो गया तो इट इज सप्लाई आई मेरे पास, इन्वेंट्री मेरी फुल हो गई. लेकिन जो ऑर्डर डिलीवर हुआ A के ऊपर तो मुझे उसे जो है कुछ दिन पहले उसको जो है मुझे ऑर्डर प्लेस करना पड़ेगा. और ऑर्डर प्लेस जब कब किया मैंने, दैट इज एट पॉइंट A डैश. ये मैंने कब प्लेस किया, एट पॉइंट बी डैश, ओके। और जैसे ये मेरा फर्स्ट डे है, जैसे मैंने कोई न्यू शॉप ओपन की मैंने, तो न्यू शॉप ओपन की तो मेरे पास कुछ ना कुछ तो ऑर्डर रहेगा ना, उसके डिलीवर रहेगा, इन्वेंट्री रहेगी शॉप के अंदर। तो इसका मतलब मुझे जैसे ही मुझे शॉप ओपन की तो उससे पहले मेरे पास ऑर्डर मैंने प्लेस कर दिया, सो दैट कि जिस दिन मेरी शॉप ओपन हुई है तो मेरे पास इन्वेंट्री फुल है। तो इसका मतलब O dash O is called lead time, A dash A is the lead time, B dash B is the lead time. That means when you place the order and when you get the delivery, the days are called the lead time. And कब आपने ऑर्डर किया, when you place the order, ये हमें पता होना चाहिए। and this point is called the reorder point। तो इसके अंदर क्या है मेरा, this point is a reorder point and this point is a reorder point। so these are the reorder points। now अब क्या है, cycle time। इस केस के अंदर, now cycle time we can define that is the time gap between the two successive orders। तो मेरे पास जो है ऑर्डर डिलीवर हो सकते हैं या ऑर्डर जो मैंने प्लेस किए हैं। तो ये मेरा जो है O से A, ये है साइकिल टाइम। कब, किसके लिए, when the you get the deliver order delivered, that is at O order deliver, next order delivered at A। तो similarly when you place the order, the cycle time is O dash A dash, and for next cycle time is A dash B dash, that is the order delivered, sorry, order placed। A dash is the order placed, B dash is the order next order placed। so we can write this thing also, cycle time for O dash A dash and A dash B dash is another cycle time, okay। now we can say, now we say that consumption is uniform, okay। अब consumption of units per time, ये हमें पता है कि मेरे जो साइकिल है यहाँ पे, if I have a cycle shop, तो per day sale I know and per month sale I know and yearly basis sale I know। that means consumption rate if I write with the CR, that is the consumption rate। Q is the total quantity जो मैंने ऑर्डर की है, okay, and there is a T cycle time, okay। this is my consumption rate, or we can say from here this is Q, perpendicular line is Q, full quantity over there, and this baseline is my T। so if I want to get the hypotenuse, then I can find the hypotenuse or the slope of the curve। slope of the curve represents a rate at which Q is consumed per unit time। so we can find with the help of slope with the help of tangent, and for the tangent graph we can we know that that is Q upon T is there, that is consumption rate I can find with this। so from here T can take this side and CR you put over here, that is the T we can find over here, that is the number of days। what is the my cycle time, cycle time means कब आपके पास इन्वेंट्री जो है वो इन्वेंट्री का ऑर्डर जो है आपके पास रिसीव होगा, या कब आपके पास ऑर्डर, आप फर्स्ट ऑर्डर करेंगे, फिर सेकंड ऑर्डर करेंगे, फिर थर्ड ऑर्डर करेंगे। दिस इज कॉल्ड द, वी कैन से, इज द साइकिल टाइम। और इन अदर वर्ड्स, जैसे ही आपके पास इन्वेंट्री जीरो हुई है तो मेरे पास ऑर्डर रिसीव हो गया है, तो दैट मीन्स उस पॉइंट के ऊपर मेरी जो है आपके नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स कंज्यूम हो चुके हैं सारे के सारे, और आपके पास डिलीवरी, यू गेट द डिलीवरी। सो number of days, it is basically cycle time is number of days, कब डिलीवरी पहुंच रही, कितने दिनों के बाद आपके पास डिलीवरी यू गेट। तो दैट इज द Q अपॉन CR। तो यूनिट्स कंज्यूम्ड पर डे, CR is already be written over here। तो another way of calculating the T is Q upon D। CR क्या है, consumption per day। if I find this thing annually, so we can write this way also, annual demand of units per year, we can write this way। and D we already know in the previous formulas। so this cycle time comes out to be in years, if I write in day, this comes out to be in days, okay, this is in days। so this is a very important point over here। now next we discuss for the lead time। for lead time, that is a, I mentioned lead time with the LT and total cost with the TC। now over here lead time is A dash first order placed, A first order received over there। so this A dash and A, this is my lead time. Okay, LT is there. So how to get to know that when I have to place the order? Okay, A dash the day, and at this point you know the total inventory over there, how much inventory you left. So this point is called the reorder point. Now from here you can say there is a two triangles, COA and EA dash A are similar triangles, and from the similar triangle formula we can easily write this equation, that is a dash E. This is the perpendicular line and this is another perpendicular line, so the ratio of this is equal to the ratio of the base A dash A, base of this triangle, and base of this triangle. The ratio is same. Now we can say A dash E is what? Your reorder point. From here we can write reorder point, and OC is the maximum inventory level, that is OC. We can write Q, and A dash A is the first order you place and first order you get received. So this is called lead time. LT is there, and OA is, what is this? OA, this is called the cycle time, when you your first delivery and second delivery. Okay, at O you get the first delivery and second delivery you get at A, and the time gap between these is called the your cycle time. So this, from here you can find the ROP, that is a reorder point. So for this case, cycle time we know Q upon CR. Q is the total quantity you have, and consumption rate we know this thing, and from the CR we can write this formula. Consumption rate we can find with the help of tangent, that is the slope of the line, total quantity, and what is the cycle time. तो यहाँ से फिर in this T, the T I am going to replace. The T I am going to replace, that is the reorder point upon the Q, the lead time upon this formula I put over here, Q upon CR. So reorder point I am going to get, that is the lead time into the consumption rate. So this is very important formula. Lead time is the lead time is number of days, consumption is the units consumed per day. If lead time is, suppose I have years, lead time क्या है years में, कि मैंने आज ऑर्डर किया तो नेक्स्ट ईयर के अंदर सेम डे को मुझे ऑर्डर रिसीव होगा, तो दैट मीन्स इन ईयर्स. तो कंजम्पशन रेट भी मेरे क्या होगी, दैट इज द यूनिट्स कंज्यूम्ड ऑन ईयरली बेसिस. ओके, तो बेसिकली क्या होगा, टाइम यूनिट्स जो है दोनों कैंसिल होंगे, तो मेरे पास रीऑर्डर पॉइंट का जो यहाँ पे आंसर आएगा वो क्या आएगा, इन यूनिट्स. फॉर एग्जांपल लीड टाइम मेरे पास है 5 डेज का, जैसे ऑर्डर प्लेस किया आज, 5 डेज के बाद डिलीवरी आई एम गोइंग टू गेट. देन वी हैव द कंजम्पशन रेट, और कंजम्पशन रेट आई एम गोइंग टू write over here 4 units per day. This is my consumption rate. Okay, now over you can see the days units are same, so reorder point, that is the 20 units. That means as I get to know that I am going to left with the 20 units, I place the order, and after 5 days I am going to get my order and inventory is going to full. Okay, so this is the my concept of the reorder point. Now next model I'm going to discuss, that the economic order quantity with the safety stock. अब जो this वाले, in this we can see there is a zero inventory every time over in this reorder point level, or when you have the lead time and reorder point, and when you don't have the lead time, same day you get the delivery. In both cases you see that the inventory is zero, and you get the same day you get the full inventory. But this thing is not to be good for the business, so we have to keep some inventory for the in emergency cases over there. So we have to keep the safety stock, and for the safety stock, suppose R, I have mentioned R is the safety stock, R is the reserved stock. We can write R is a reserve stock or a safety stock. So over there, AB is my cycle time, that is the delivery point, first delivery point, second delivery point. Yep. That T is the cycle time. ROP is the reorder point, that is the at what level of the inventory I'm going to place the order. This is the case. Now maximum inventory in that case from A to this point is Q. So maximum inventory at this position I have Q plus R. Okay, and minimum inventory is not 0 over here. So some inventory I always have, that is the R value we are going to write. So average inventory we are going to find. Why average? Because while we calculating the carrying cost, we know we need the average inventory. That's why we are going to find the average inventory in this case, and this I have mentioned over here. This we need in inventory carrying cost, that is the CC. Inventory carrying cost over there, which formula is average inventory into carrying cost per unit, and carrying cost per unit or holding cost per unit is CC. So first we have to find the average inventory, and average inventory is what? Maximum plus minimum level divided by 2. So over here the inventory becomes Q plus 2R by 2, and this formula we get Q by 2 plus R. So this is my average inventory. So from here now the total cost we are going to find. Total cost formula we already know, ordering cost plus this your carrying cost. Okay, and product cost we are not going to include over there, because in the product cost Q value is not important, because it is uh, it is the number of price of the units, price of the product over there. So and when we calculate in view of the, suppose I put the product cost over there and do the derivative, it will become 0. So no need for this, because it is not a variable, it is fixed. Because for the one unit the प्रोडक्ट कॉस्ट इज 5000, एक साइकिल की कॉस्ट 5000 है, 1000 साइकिल के पीछे भी 5000 मल्टीप्लाई विद दी 1000 आई एम गोइंग टू पे। एंड तो ये कॉस्ट जो मेरी है वो वेरिएबल नहीं है। तो टोटल कॉस्ट जब मैं फाइंड करूंगा तो इन्वेंट्री का ही मैं बेसिक चेक करूंगा कि मेरे पास जो वेरिएबल्स हैं वो क्या वेरिएबल है, कि मैं एक ऑर्डर में 5 साइकिल ऑर्डर कर रहा हूँ, 10 साइकिल ऑर्डर कर रहा हूँ, कि 20 साइकिल की 1000 साइकिल जो है ऑर्डर कर रहा हूँ। तो ओनली दिस थिंग आई कैन वेरी। ओके, तो उसके हिसाब से टोटल कॉस्ट ऑफ द इन्वेंटरी इज गोइंग टू डिसाइड। सो टोटल कॉस्ट बेसिकली कंप्राइजेस द ऑर्डर कॉस्ट एंड द कैरिंग कॉस्ट over there. So total cost becomes D upon Q. D is the annual demand, Q is the lot size. Now at this point we do not know that this Q is optimum. After derivative, whatever Q we are going to find becomes the optimum value. So this is the average inventory, this is the carrying cost per unit per year. So total cost we would do the derivative over there. Now next we are going to find the R value, reorder point. For the reorder point, in this case reorder point is, now what is the reorder point? That is the lead time into the consumption rate. We know this formula. Okay, this for how we get formula from this cycle time. Okay, and then we have the cycle time. Reorder point is the lead time into the consumption rate. When you place the order point, that means at this level you have some reserved stock also. So for this model you have the quantity, suppose 100 units, आपने 100 units you have total inventory and 20 आपने जो है सेफ्टी स्टॉक के अंदर रखा है, और जैसे ही 100 से आपको पता है वो सपोज 60 पे पहुंच गया, तो आपके पास टोटल इन्वेंटरी इन हैंड नाउ इज 40। 20 जो है आपके पास रिजर्व स्टॉक है, 20 आपके पास बैलेंस्ड जो है रहेगा, कंजम्पशन होगा जिनका, तो टोटल बन गया आपके पास जो है 40। तो रीऑर्डर पॉइंट फॉर दिस मॉडल बिकम्स total units at the reorder point plus units are kept in the reserve stock. So total cost, we can write the formula in this way, that is the D upon Q C0. This formula over here I write again, D upon Q C0 plus Q upon 2 R plus R into CC plus material cost. As I've already told you that material cost doesn't contain any variable, so we cannot, because as we do the derivative it becomes a 0 because it is constant term. So we can write this equation in as this: Q by 2 multiplied by the CC, R multiplied by CC. We can write in this way also, where R is the reserve stock, and when we are going to find this R over there is the reserve stock, means suppose you have total quantity. अब यहाँ पे मुझे जो है वो एग्जैक्ट पता नहीं कि कितनी क्वांटिटी मेरे पास रहेगी, लेकिन ये है कि कुछ फ्रैक्शन तो होगा वो। R is some fraction of Q, maybe 1 by 2, 1 by 3, 1 by 4 of total. So that means some fraction part उसका जो है F is there, और F in the numericals F, this value is given कि this much total fraction or total reserve stock items is there. Suppose numerical के अंदर वो कह देगा कि 50% या 30% of the total inventory you keep in the reserve stock, तो 30% उसके हिसाब से मेरा फ्रैक्शन वो आ गया, तो फ्रैक्शन से मेरे पास रीऑर्डर क्वांटिटी एट द पॉइंट ऑफ रिजर्व स्टॉक मेरे पास वो आ गया। तो दिस थिंग आर वी कैन राइट, क्योंकि ये फ्रैक्शन की वैल्यू होगी एफ क्यू, और एफ की वैल्यू जो है ऑलवेज लेस देन वो 1 ही होगी, इससे ज़्यादा तो हो नहीं सकती, फ्रैक्शन के अंदर ही है। तो ये चीज़ मेरे पास, दिस इक्वेशन आई कैन राइट इन दिस वे। तो फॉर ये को अगर मैंने इसके अंदर टोटल कॉस्ट मिनिमम करनी है, तो क्या उसके अंदर वे है, डिफरेंशिएशन करूंगा और डिफरेंशिएशन इक्वल टू 0 करूंगा मैं। तो ओवर देयर वी स्टार्ट डिफरेंशिएशन। तो डिफरेंशिएशन दैट इज टोटल कॉस्ट का डिफरेंशिएशन विद रिस्पेक्ट टू किसके होगा, क्वांटिटी के, क्योंकि क्वांटिटी वी आर गोइंग टू फाइंड and in view of the quantity we keep the total cost minimum. So the derivative of this, derivative of total cost over the quantity, derivative of the quantity becomes 0. तो इसका derivative we know, the derivative for this q, ये ऊपर जाएगा -1, -1 आगे आएगा, -1 -1 -2 ये +2 नीचे हो गया, प्लस q 1 आगे आ गया, 1 -1 0, तो ये बन गया cc by 2, और यहाँ पे क्या है Q अगेन 1 है, तो इसका भी 1 हो गया, तो ओनली एफ सी सी रहेगा। तो अब ये नेगेटिव टर्म है, आई पुट ऑन अदर साइड, इट विल बिकम DC0 Q square, and from here and then rearrange the terms, I get this equation DC0, C0 is what, ordering cost, Q is my quantity level or number of units in a order, that is Q, and CC is the carrying cost per unit. So this formula I am going to get, and then from here again rearrange the terms, Q this side and all other terms go to other side, and then I am going to get the Q value. Now Q becomes 2DC0 CC 1 plus 2F. This is the my optimum quantity, best lot size we can say, or the optimum best or economic order quantity. So these are the, this is the formula for this. तो इसका मतलब क्या है कि अगर मैंने सेफ्टी स्टॉक आई एम गोइंग टू केप्ट, तो उस सेफ्टी स्टॉक के हिसाब से मुझे कितनी क्वांटिटी जो है in a lot I am going to order, number of units I am going to order in a lot, in an order we can say. तो ये फार्मूला जो है मॉडल 2 के अंदर आ गया अगर मैं सेफ्टी स्टॉक को मेंटेन कर रहा हूँ। एंड नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू डिस्कस मॉडल 3। मॉडल 3 के अंदर देयर इज द शॉर्टेज कॉस्ट, नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू ऐड, एंड short, what is the effect of shortage cost, I have already been discussed over there, that is the क्या होगा कि कस्टमर आपके पास जो है वो नेक्स्ट टाइम से की शॉप पे नहीं आएगा, क्योंकि उसको पता है कि यहाँ तो जो डिमांड की है पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट्स की तो वो अवेलेबल नहीं हो रहा। तो क्या होगा, वो फिर जो बिग बाजार टाइप के अंदर की जहाँ पे उसका जो है कोई शॉर्टेज कॉस्ट, वो शॉर्टेज किसी भी आइटम की वो नहीं है, तो नेचुरली कस्टमर वहां जाएगा। और समटाइम क्या होता है कि ड्यू टू शॉर्टेज आप उसका एक्स्ट्रा पे कर रहे हैं उस पर्टिकुलर प्रोडक्ट को प्रोवाइड करने के लिए, तो ये जो है वो कॉस्ट इंक्लूड रहेगी। इसको कहते हैं शॉर्टेज कॉस्ट, समटाइम आउट ऑफ द स्टॉक। और दिस सी शॉर्टेज कॉस्ट आई राइट इज सी एस। तो शॉर्टेज कॉस्ट क्या है, पर यूनिट कितने मैं खर्च कर रहा हूँ, रुपीज पर यूनिट पर ईयर। एक यूनिट का अगर मैं शॉर्टेज कॉस्ट देख रहा हूँ तो इतने रुपए एक साल के लिए वो इतना कॉस्ट मेरे पास आ रहा है। Now in this case I am going to write, first we draw the graph for this up to this line x-axis. If you see the graph for this x-axis time graph, sorry time axis, and y-axis is the inventory. Okay, so the consumption is continuous over there up to this point. Okay, up to this point, how you are going to put the things to be done over there. And this thing T1 is the total, you can say